For an easy way to create an SEL vision board, I'm going to do some app smashing with Canva, and I'm going to show you a really quick way to not recreate the wheel, but to just go into Canva and find an already created digital vision board. And then we're going to save it and we're going to bring it into some Google apps such as Jamboard and Google Slides. So right now I am at canva.com. I have a canva.edu or Canva education account, which allows me premium features that I use all the time. I'm just going to do a search for vision boards, and it's going to generate quite a few vision board templates. Now, you can scroll through. Remember, if you choose any of these, you can modify them as you see fit. Just keep in mind when you go to transfer it over to a Jamboard or a Google slideshow that the dimensions have to kind of mimic whatever application you're going to be transferring that over or uploading that image into. So I'm going to choose this one because it's very close to a 16:9, which is going to be the dimension for my slideshow and also for my Jamboard. So I'm going to click here. Remember that, so right now I'm at 17%. Let me just kind of blow that up so you can see it. You can go in and modify anything on here if you wanted to change these titles. Right now, I want to try, my dreams, places I will go, inspiration, goals. So if you were doing an SEL vision board, this might fit nicely. You might want to incorporate and change one of these titles and incorporate some academic goals in there. But for right now, for the sake of time and for the sake of showing you just how quick this is, I'm going to use this as is. So I'm going to go up to my download button and I'm going to download this as a PNG, which is the suggested file type. And I'm going to click download. Next, I'm going to go to my Jamboard. To find Jamboard, you just go to your Google waffle and scroll down a little bit, and the icon looks like a little piece, a little pie J, I guess you could say. And I'm going to click on that and open Jamboard. And to create a new Jamboard, I click the plus sign here. And all I'm going to do is just set the background as my Canva background that I just downloaded. So I'm going to go to set background, and you have all of these backgrounds in Jamboard to choose from, but you can also add an image as a background. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to keep it on upload. Keep in mind, you have all of these other options while you're in Jamboard, but I'm going to just drag my Canva background right in there, the one I just downloaded. And there it is. So what students can do now is they can add text. So simply clicking the text box and adding in text. I want to try reading more. The one thing I really like about Jamboard is its simplicity. So there aren't a lot of bells and whistles. So I just added that text box. It's going to be one font. The other neat thing about Jamboard is the ability to add Post-it notes or sticky notes. So you just click sticky note and then click save, and we'll click off of that. And students could add a sticky note. And for the places I will go, these are picture slots. So students can also add images. So if they click here, they can add an image. They can do a Google image search. So let's do Grand Canyon and click that and click to insert. And there we go. And then they can just resize and drag it in. They can spin it a little bit to meet the little guidelines of this box here. There we go. So that was just a very simple way to take an existing template from Canva of a vision board and to add it to your Jamboard. You can do the very same thing with Google Slides. So I'm going to go and I'm going to create a blank presentation from my Google Drive by going to slides.google.com. And I'm going to go to background here, and I'm going to choose my image, and the same exact process as I did with Jamboard. I'm going to drag in my vision board and click done. So as you can see, the 16:9 ratio works a little bit better on slides. The other thing that I like about slides, I love the simplicity of Jamboard, but if you're looking for students to have a little bit more design option, they will have that in slides because you have the ability to add a text box, but you can add a different font if students want to have some more design options. So here we go. They have the ability to change that and make it a little bit more individualized. They also can add GIFs and Bitmoji in Google Slides. So it gives a few more design options, but either will work with just grabbing that template from Canva, downloading it, and then uploading it as a background so students can work on their social and emotional goals for the year. Even if you wanted to make this, if you wanted to go into Canva and change this, it doesn't have to be a 2022 vision board. You can modify it based on the student. You can personalize it. So that would all be done here in Canva. You could go in and change whatever elements you want before you downloaded it. So just another option so you don't have to recreate the wheel with your vision boards.